Americans are shaking their heads in disbelief to see Senate vote 43-12 to legalize, by Craig Bennett for American Conservative Herald. The United States is not alone in being afflicted by liberals and their abhorrent policies. We see former bastions of Western values succumbing to the same nonsense we are subjected to here. In many cases, other nations have it worse. While a saying claims that misery loves company, there's nothing to love about what is happening to our culture and those of other Western nations. Societies typically don't collapse overnight as the result of some cataclysmic event. There is invariably a slow deterioration of the culture that weakens the supports that have traditionally kept the society strong. As this process accelerates, it gets more difficult for any countervailing forces to bring about renewal. If that renewal does not arrive, the end will eventually and certainly. Our friends in Australia are about to inflict on themselves via their legislative process what our courts inflicted on us. That being the legalization of gay marriage, the Australian Senate has already passed the bill that is expected to become law. This is nothing less than a redefinition of marriage, coupled with a surrender to the radical gay right movement. The family, the most vital institution within a society, is thereby weakened. That a majority of Australians appear to support this is a measure of the tragedy. The country's lawmakers voted Wednesday 43-12 to pass the measure on Wednesday, setting the stage for discrimination between same-sex and heterosexual couples to end. Australia's legislative path to gay marriage comes after a nationwide vote earlier this month where more than 61% of citizens voted in favor of legalizing gay marriage, a non-binding result that pressured the government to act. In voting yes, they have pushed our parliament to do what should be done. We may be their representatives, but in this they have been our leaders, said Senator Penny Wong, a lesbian Labour Party member, on Wednesday. There is at least one bright spot in the legislation. It also includes a clause where religious marriage celebrants are not required to officiate same-sex weddings if it violates tenets of their faith. Skeptics do well to wonder how long that exemption will last. Conservatives who support traditional values are attacked and ridiculed for their beliefs. The accusation is that their insistence on centuries of or millennia of moral standards is outdated and even dangerous. It is certainly to be considered as a violation for the most important liberal virtue, tolerance. Time will eventually return the verdict on this controversy. The snag is that by then it will be too late. Source: New York Daily News. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.